Hi everyone, it's John from IT Squared. I'm just going to give you a little tutorial on how to use Logmein from your email invitation to creating an account, logging in, and go over just some of the basic features. So let's start out with the email. And I've already logged into my account. So you'll get this email from Logmein Auto Mailer. To accept the invitation, click this link and log in. So we're going to click on that link. And you'll get this screen here. You've been invited to manage computers of IT2 Power Incorporated. You won't be managing computers, just one computer in general. So you should see your email address here, and then you'll create a password for yourself. So I'm going to create a password. Okay, and it's good, they match. I'm not going to keep myself logged in though, and I'll create my account, and that's it. So once you've created your account, then your account will be matched up with whatever computers we've matched you with. So in this case, I've matched myself with my own office computer. And all groups, there's just one group, so it doesn't really matter if you're clicked on that or that. And that's pretty much it. That's how you get into here. So if I log out of here, and then again, the URL is secure.logmein.com. I believe you could also just go to logmein.com and log in there as well. It's the same thing, so it automatically redirects. Click on login, log on. I have my password set here, saved. So you put your email address in. In this case, it's my test email account at it2power.com. The password. All right, and then we'll log in. And there we go. These are just messages. You can click these off, and then you won't see them anymore. And there we go. So now when I click on my computer, I should be able to log into it. So what you're going to do is you're going to use your username that you always use to log onto your computer, and your regular password, and then your domain. Now you should have a choice of 2 different things or 3 different things here. This is your computer domain. You're not going to log on to that. You're going to log on to your organization domain. In this case, we always log on to this domain for our organization. Generally, I see this selected by default, so you most likely will need to change that to your domain. And then you just click on login. And this is something new actually. Logmein used to open directly in your web browser. This is new, so what happens is it automatically downloads a Logmein client, and you just follow these instructions. The download should start automatically. If it doesn't, then you can click on this link, but just wait a few seconds and make sure that it doesn't download automatically, but it should. And then run the downloaded file, and then that will let you access your computer. So I'm going to run this downloaded file. In Chrome browser, you just click on it once and it automatically starts. And then I click on run. And that should bring me to my desktop. And there we go. So here, you need to press Control-Alt-Delete to unlock your computer, right? Now, if you press Control-Alt-Delete on the computer that you're using now, you're going to be doing that on your computer locally. And you don't want to do that. You want to use the buttons that they give you up here to send the Control-Alt-Delete command. That's the only time that you have to use the buttons, because it affects your local computer directly. So to send the Control-Alt-Delete command to your office computer, or whatever computer you're remoting into, you're going to click on this funny button here that looks kind of like a pyramid. That's 3 buttons: Control, Alt, and Delete. I think that's what that's supposed to symbolize. Alright, so you click on that once, and that sends the Control, Alt, Delete command. Now, you can use this button here if it shows up. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. To be safe, you just type in your password manually. Alright, and you can press enter or click on the arrow. I usually just press enter or return. And that will bring me to my desktop. Okay, so now if this is confusing for you, so look, I've got a start menu here, right? That's on my remote computer that I'm remoting into. And I've got a start menu here. That's on my local computer. That's the computer that I'm using to remote into. Alright, if that's confusing for you and you want to make it look like it's just like you're just on one computer, so you click on Customize Toolbar, Screen Settings, hover the mouse there, and then go to Full Screen. Tap that selection. Now you have the option to go to full screen. And this looks like the full screen button here. So we'll switch to full screen. Boom, there we go. So now you virtually have just your computer from your office. You don't have 2 start menus down here. You just have the one, and that's going to be the computer that you're working on. That makes it a lot easier to work. You don't get confused. You know, even we get confused sometimes when we're remoted into another computer. We'll click on the start button or do some kind of command, but we end up doing that command on our local computer instead of the remote computer. So full screen is very helpful to be able to work more efficiently. Now, to get out of full screen mode, you just hover the mouse at the top of your screen like this, and then this little drop-down window pops up, and it goes away automatically as well. Hover the mouse up there, and it pops up. Now, if you want it to stay up there, you can use this little button here that looks like the side profile of a push pin. That keeps it there, and then it doesn't auto hide. Depending on your screen resolution, your screen size, this may or may not get in the way. This little window here, so I'm going to make it auto hide again because it's distracting. This little window here, you can move that around if you don't like where it is, like that. Or you can just close it. Generally, I would probably just close it. And you close it by just clicking on that X. And that's it. So now it's as though you're actually on your local computer, and you can do everything that you normally would do. All your programs are there, all your files are there, all of your access to network resources are going to be there, just as though you were actually on your computer at the office. And if you have dual display, you can also switch to your other display. So I'll pin that here for now. That makes it easier for this action. This button here is your switch between multiple monitors, so you can see your other display. So you click on that once, and that brings up your other display. Click on it again, and that returns you to your other display. And it's a little bit different if you're using a Mac, but most of you are not. If you are, I could make another video for that if you request it. This is color. So if you got a really slow internet connection, you can change the color quality. Automatic will automatically set the quality. If you got a really slow internet connection, black and white is going to be the fastest. Color streams more data, so that makes it slower. If you click on that, you can adjust that. I usually just keep it on automatic. And this button here will match the resolution of your screen to whatever you're on. So I believe if you click on match resolution, that will adjust it so that it'll match the exact same size. So notice there's no black bands on the top and the bottom. It's as though you are actually on your computer, even more closely, and the text is bigger and stuff like that. So that's a good way to change things, to personalize things if you don't like the way it looks. You click on match resolution. So those are some of the basic features of Logmein: how to log in, create your account, and adjust it so that it works well for you. And when you're finished with your Logmein session, all you have to do is click on this X if this isn't pinned up here. You just hover your mouse up here, click on the X, and you're done.